I think I finally tackled my gum disease just before I started to lose my teeth. I honestly think it got that close. I'm not a youngster anymore, but I am still too young to start losing teeth. The 4 standout symptoms of gum disease are bleeding gums, bad breath, loose teeth, then loss of teeth. My gums were already bleeding once or twice a week, and my breath had started to turn. I wasn't the only one who noticed it, but I noticed when other people noticed it, which is embarrassing to say the least. If your breath hasn't gone bad yet, don't worry, it soon will. And then I started noticing my teeth becoming loose. It was losing teeth that scared me most. Once a tooth is gone, you can't go back. You might fix it with expensive and somewhat painful dentistry, but what you've got to do is act to prevent the rest of them from falling out, so it becomes a race against time. Time to act. The treatments my dentist gave me weren't working especially well. She was concerned, and so was I. The trouble is that all the while we're trying out solutions that don't work, the disease progresses, causing more damage. It's not just losing teeth. Past a certain point, gum disease erodes the ligaments and jawbone that holds everything in place. This simply has to be treated, and surgery is the only answer. Surgery that sounds excruciatingly painful. Peeling back gums, grafting bone, stitching gums together again. I wince even now when I think of it. Surgery was the last thing I wanted. I did a ton of research over the next couple of days. I found plenty of bad news. Lots of people find their gum disease either refuses to get better, or it gets better for a while before getting worse again. But there was also some good news. Great news, in fact. And this is how I tackled my gum disease and got my smile back again. A stroke of luck. On an old health forum, I found a discussion involving people who used to suffer really bad gum disease. They were healthy now. Their breath was fresh, their teeth were solidly attached, and they could smile happy, wide-open smiles without embarrassment. Turns out there was no secret to what they had done. They had followed a natural health program that tackled gum disease at its actual source, and they got the results they wanted. The program had been running successfully for years. It was created by an alternative health practitioner called Julissa Clay. Julissa had a long-standing reputation as a highly effective practitioner in the field of natural remedies, and her approach to gum disease was outstandingly effective because it did something that my dentist wasn't doing. It tackled the problem at its root cause. Instead of employing expensive chemical drugs to the symptoms of the problem, she worked on the deepest cause of the problem, and that's what made all the difference. So why do I get gum disease, but other people don't? As you'll see, this mystery is actually the key to fighting off gum disease, because everyone is subjected to the bad bacteria that causes gum disease. They're unavoidable. Germs are everywhere, in the air, in our food, even if we've cooked it, on the skin of that baby you kissed, the side of the cup you drink your coffee from. Yet I got gum disease while nobody around me did. How does that happen? It used to be that we simply didn't know. We just accepted the mystery. But now we do know. Why you? Julissa explains it like this. A healthy mouth has good, useful bacteria in it that helps keep teeth and gums happy and healthy. It's bad mouth bacteria from food, cutlery, kissing, licking our fingers, even just breathing in, that becomes gum disease. But that bad bacteria only becomes gum disease if your immune system was unable to kill off that bacteria when it first arrived in your mouth. Kill it when it arrives and you're not going to get gum disease. You've got gum disease now for the same reason I had gum disease then. Your immune system isn't quite strong enough to beat off that harmful mouth bacteria. And let's be clear, your immune system may still be working well against other ailments. It's not like it has collapsed and isn't doing anything at all. But the immune system is very specific. A weakened immune system will reliably defeat one type of ailment, but be quickly beaten by another. Which is why you might fight off colds easily, yet stand no chance against gum disease. Our problem is that once you've got gum disease, you're in trouble. Modern medicines might help weaken that bad mouth bacteria, but as soon as we stop applying treatments to our mouth, the bacteria comes rushing back. It gets the upper hand. The immune system still can't stop it, and we're back where we started. Your immune system also fights you. So you have gum disease because your immune system can't overpower the bad mouth bacteria that causes it. there's a further problem. Want to know why the disease is wearing away the gums, ligaments, and bones that keep your teeth in place? It's because even though your immune system can't beat the disease, it keeps on trying to beat the disease. So it sends killer cells and blood and heat to your gums. Inflammation, basically. And it will send inflammation to fight the disease for as long as the disease is there. But because it isn't strong enough to actually beat the disease, it is permanently fighting it. So it's permanently sending inflammation to the gums and mouth. And that never-ending inflammation spills over to your gums and bones and starts wearing them away. This is the tragic irony of gum disease. The immune system is still bravely trying to fight off the disease, which it fails to do. But in the attempt, it starts to destroy your mouth. It's literally wearing you away. But why is your immune system not beating gum disease? The basic explanation is very straightforward. Immunity strength is created by another set of bacteria. This time, it's the good bacteria that exist in our gut. These little guys are astonishingly good for us. Every single one of the billions of good bacteria that live in our guts is doing a life-saving job for us. It's impossible to overstate how essential gut bacteria are for our heart and organ health, for our mental health, for our hormonal balance, for our joint health, and for our immune system. Medical science has long understood that gut bacteria is essential to the training and regulation of the immune system. But what's also well understood is that the immune system is very sensitive to changes in that gut bacteria. It takes just a slight reduction in gut health to cause us noticeable immune system problems. Dysregulation is the medical term. And when that happens, we find ourselves more likely to get and then be unable to fight off specific diseases. So I had gum disease simply because my immune system couldn't fight it off. My immune system was weak because my gut bacteria weren't in good shape. The gum disease formula. Got healthy gut bacteria? Then you have a powerful immune system. No gum disease for you. Got less than healthy bacteria? Then the immune system will lose the battle against gum disease. And while it's forever trying to beat the disease, inflammation is wearing away the bone that supports our teeth, which is exactly why our teeth start falling out. We've got to restore that gut bacteria, and quickly. It's a race against time. The two-step solution. So Julissa takes a double-edged approach to treating gum disease. This speeds the treatment up to such a degree that I think she may just have saved my teeth from falling out. Step 1 is to utilize the powerful natural agents found in certain plant oils to treat the disease from the outside. Kill the bacteria that causes gum disease. Step 2 is to rejuvenate the immune system from within, so it's able to fight off bad mouth bacteria as it arrives, meaning it never gets a chance to become gum disease. And that's it. Hit the mouth bacteria from the outside using natural remedies. Restore the immune system from the inside so that new mouth bacteria can't turn into gum disease. Why you're currently struggling with gum disease. You're going to struggle with gum disease now for the same reason that I used to. Because the two-step solution that works is not the approach dentists take. They only attack the problem from the outside, which kills bad mouth bacteria. But unlike Julissa's treatments, their medications kill off good mouth bacteria too. Unfortunately, we need that good bacteria. A mouthful of good bacteria keeps bad bacteria at bay, simply because there's not enough nutrients or space for the bad to take root in the mouth. Once your dentist kills off all your mouth bacteria, good and bad, then it's a race to see which one gets back quickest. The bad guys win this race every time. And the problem with your weakened immune system? Dentists don't even try to address this problem. So now you don't have good bacteria there to shove out the bad, because your dentist killed it all. And you don't have an immune system capable of fighting off that bacteria when inevitably it comes back. Because nobody even told you that in fact, this is the actual reason we have gum disease in the first place. Which is why so many of us, including me and probably you too, got initial relief from our dentist treatment. We thought everything was fine. And then the whole problem started over. Julissa's two-step solution is called Gum Disease Gone. It has worked now for over 4,000 people who feared they'd end up losing their teeth. Here's what it does. Gum Disease Gone. Step 1. Treat that bad mouth bacteria head-on now. Julissa uses natural, gentle plant extracts to kill off bad disease-causing mouth bacteria. The good bacteria aren't harmed. I was highly skeptical that plants could do what chemical drugs failed to do. I mean, scientific stuff beats plants, right? Wrong. Turns out, I was pretty naive. First, plant-based remedies now are scientific stuff. It's research labs and clinical trials of these elements that is proving they work so powerfully in the first place. Plants have their own antibacterial defenses against the exact bacteria we humans need to fight. Second, research trials show that plant extracts routinely outperform certain common pharma products, and without the pharma side effects. Even some doctors use natural remedies now, because they know exactly how effective they are. Step 2. Fix the immune system so that gum disease can't happen again. The connection between healthy gut bacteria and a strong, effective immune system is well documented. Strong gut bacteria equals a strong immune system. A strong immune system is the key defense against gum disease. What makes that gut bacteria strong? The right foods. Those good guys live 100% off what we feed them. Give them exactly what they need, and they'll give us exactly what we need. And that includes a super strong immune system that can basically fight off anything, including gum disease. It was once I started to eat lots of exactly the right foods that I saw how quickly things could start going right for me. And forget diets. Let me be blunt here. When I realized Julissa was going to give me food advice, I let out a groan. I hate diets. I don't like people interfering with my life choices. That's just the way I am. But I also wanted pink, healthy, happy gums. I wanted fresh breath, and I didn't want my teeth to fall out. Turns out this isn't a diet at all. We're not calorie counting. Thank goodness. In fact, you generally eat more food rather than less. Lots of the right food is what works, not starving ourselves. How Gum Disease Gone works. Julissa knows 2 things about you and me. 1. None of us have endless times to create weird recipes, nor do we have the money to spend on exotic ingredients that we can't even pronounce. 2. That we're not doctors, so we want the easy, plain English version of this. Something we can just get on with without fuss. Her program delivers just that. Here's how. Step 1. Tackling bad mouth bacteria using natural remedies. There are already dozens of proven plant and oil-based remedies for a wide range of illnesses. Scientific research confirms they are as good as their chemical alternatives, or better. Julissa has selected and tested specific oils that directly kill off the worst mouth bacteria, the ones that directly cause gum disease. And she has found they produce measurable results within just a few days. These powerful oils are completely harmless to the good mouth bacteria that we don't want to kill off. I also noticed that these gentle oils soothed gum pain and inflammation. Honestly, on every score, natural mouth treatments outperform your dentist's remedies hands down, which explains why more and more modern health professionals are turning to these remedies themselves. Step 2. Supercharging your immune system. A strong, restored immune system is how we fight gum disease. When we feed our gut bacteria properly, they create an immune system that can fight anything. Choosing the right foods to eat is super easy. Julissa summarizes the entire thing into simple lists of what to eat less of. There's a handful of ingredients that you must avoid until your gums are healthy again. What to eat more of. Over 100 foods you can eat limitless amounts of because they build strong immunity. What to swap with better, immunity-friendly alternatives. If you don't want to miss out on treats, just make them a bit healthier. Eat more? Yup. Remember, this isn't a diet. I did lose about 10 pounds, but that's only because really good food naturally reduces fat in the body. What's key here is that we eat plenty of different types of the exact food that makes our immune system super strong. Almost every one of the foods she recommends I've heard of. Most of them I've eaten. Some of them I already eat regularly, especially chocolate. Yes, she recommends chocolate. Every one of them is available in my local supermarket. Easy prep. I'm not much of a cook, to be honest, but Julissa describes simple ways of preparing these foods so that they taste great. Your job? Just eat them. I'm not sure I've loved food in the way that I love it now, and that's saying something. Cheat. For the super busy amongst us who just want to get on with it, Julissa has created a couple of cheat sheets, so you can start the moment you receive the program. Her cheat sheets break her solution into simple, easy-to-do steps. Follow really simple instructions to fight off bad mouth bacteria that causes gum disease, stop wearing down jawbone, meaning your teeth won't fall out, restore your immune system to ensure that bacteria never gets a hold in your mouth again. A transformation that I could see. It takes a couple of days to see things change, but it's lovely when they do. The stickiness in my mouth subsided quickly. My breath, which over time had become a real embarrassment, became clean once more. My gums regained their healthy pinkness, and my teeth swapped yellowness for whiteness. And there was no way back for the bad mouth bacteria that caused all my problems, because now they were getting their backsides kicked by a super strong immune system. I finally treated my gum disease in a way that made a difference I could see and feel. For that, I am eternally grateful to Julissa. Is it your turn now? You did nothing wrong to get gum disease, yet here you are. It might already be obvious to you that if you don't do something different, this problem is going to hang around for a long time, by which time its effects will be irreversible. Don't do this to yourself. There's 4,000 and counting of us who decided enough was enough. We're glad we acted. You will be so glad too. Get Gum Disease Gone right now by clicking the link below. You'll thank yourself within days. Making sense of gum disease. We know that bad bacteria overwhelms good bacteria in the mouth. Our immune system can't defeat it, so we end up with gum disease. If we restore our immune system, we've switched back on the one thing that can defeat the disease for good. Julissa has shown thousands of us how to do this. It takes a few days, and it's easy. My gums are healthy and my teeth are super strong. You can have the same. Gum Disease Gone is your way out of gum disease. Click the link below and get it now. If not now, then when? Your jawbone is wearing away even as you read this. What's your plan to stop this? It's well known that once the disease is underway, our options become far fewer and far more painful. Gum disease has gone very bad for others, but it doesn't have to go bad at all for you. Click the link below to order Gum Disease Gone right now. Get to work on that disease and get that smile back on your face.